Look at this beautiful freaking weather. See my girl? You see my girl? We're not taking her to the store. We are not taking her to the store. We're taking my other girl. We're taking my side chick. Yeah. My main chick is mad short. So I couldn't just sit in the damn car. And look at all this. She was jamming. There we go. There we go. Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Warwick, Rhode Island, where it is currently dreadful outside. Absolutely dreadful. Obviously I'm not going to be on the bike right now, but rode down here last night. This is Wednesday. This is the same day that I posted my video about the riots that occurred because of the Ferguson situation in Boston. Apparently this is happening everywhere. It's happening all over the country. All types of, or all different places are having this happen, where the community is banding together and showing their support and their disgust for the situation that happened in Ferguson. And now I had a couple of people comment on my video and almost like not trying to attack me, but like act like I'm crazy for not saying that they should be doing this. I'm all for a peaceful protest. I mean, you have the right as an American citizen in the Constitution to assemble peacefully. Now, I understand people are angry, and I understand completely, because I'm not a fan of the situation. I think it's complete and utter bullshit. I think everything that happened is absolutely ridiculous and inexcusable, and that people do need to pay for it. But at the same time, it is not your right to go and burn down businesses, flip over police cars. Like, that is not the way to go about it. Not at all. It is not at all. And I don't care what you say, it is not and will not ever be a productive form of action for something like this. This is not going to solve anything. So the thing that really boggles my mind is people are calling this is racism, which I'm not refuting, because it, for all intents and purposes, looks like it probably is racism. But whenever you say it's racism, is it racism in the fact that this man hates black people and he did this? Or is it racism in the fact that you think that he did this because of a stereotype that is placed on quote-unquote black people? Now, to me, this is where I think it was racism in the fact that of the stereotype of a black male or a black person, the completely ludicrous, ridiculous stereotype that we have on black people in our community. It's insane that they are prone to violence, they're more aggressive, and all of these ridiculous things, that you have to approach black people so much differently. Well, could they be a little bit more hostile towards police officers, given the history of black or African American, whatever you prefer, people in this country? I mean, are we really going to sit here and say that they've been treated fairly throughout the history of this country? No, have not. But I still don't believe the stereotype is true. I do not believe the stereotype is true. Black people are not more aggressive. African American people are not more aggressive. I'm going to keep saying both terms, because some people will flip out for me saying black, and they'll say I'm racist because I said it's black. People are so hypersensitive nowadays. That's beside the point. By people doing what they're doing. And not all the protesters are just black, because they're not. There was white people, there was Asian people, there were black people, there was every different race was a part of this. And I saw it last night. I saw it was not just black people marching down the street. And that's what people fail to realize. But the issue here is, the general consensus is that all of the people that are doing this are black people are rioting, black people are looting, black people are protesting, black people are doing all this ridiculous stuff in response to this. And then what did it say? Well, we told you so. We told you so. You said that the stereotype was false and yada yada yada, yet they're proving it right now. They're giving these quote-unquote racist people fuel for their fire. That's literally what they're doing. You want to sit here and say the stereotype is false? Prove it's false by not shutting down Mass Ave, by getting a massive group of people to walk down the middle of the street and stop traffic, or try and take over I-93 South, or all of these ridiculous things that are happening in Ferguson. People busting out windows, looting, and all this shit because of this fucked up situation. It's not ideal, and like I said, I completely agree with that. But this is the wrong course of action, and all you're doing is allowing everyone that you are calling racist to say, I told you so. You're telling me this stereotype isn't true, yet look what's happening. They're not more aggressive, they're not more violent. Look at what happened from the situation. It's terrible, and I hate to see it. I've said it, I've told you guys probably 100 times. I grew up in a very not urban area, but I mean, Virginia Beach is a big freaking suburb, like honestly. But I went to an all-black high school, and I went to an HBCU. I went to a historically black college university. I went to Norfolk State and played baseball. I was one of like 4 guys on the baseball team that were white, and we were like the only 4 white people in the school. I am the most non-racist person you can find. My uncle is black. My mom's sister is married to a black man, and he's one of the most successful men I know. And that's where I feel like I really have a personal connection to things like this, is because, I mean, most of the people that I call my friends are black or African American, whatever you want to call it. And I hate to see things like this happen in the quote-unquote black community, because it's doing nothing but tearing it down. When I know firsthand that black people are no different than white people or Asian people or whatever. We're all the same. We are all the same. And it just, it really, really pisses me off to see the people that are doing the looting and taking advantage of this situation and allowing everybody that is the quote-unquote racist to say I told you so. I really can't stand it. So I figured I'd put up this video today also, just because I put up the video of the riots and the protests or whatever that I was able to view in the city, but I never really gave my whole perspective on it. So I wanted to give my perspective on it. It's not going to be the most entertaining video, not going to be the most popular video, or it's not going to get a ton of views, but I just wanted the few people that wanted to hear my side, wanted to hear what I thought about the situation. I just wanted to kind of make this video for you guys so you guys can see kind of where my head's at in it. I would love to hear what you guys think about this whole Ferguson situation down in the comments section. So let me know what you guys think. Really love to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, not on the bike, but peace!